Hello everyone, and I'm back again to make another video because I was going to do two videos of like part 1 and part 2 of basically the same thing. So behind me I have my parakeet's cage. Name is Charlie. If you didn't know, if you haven't seen any of my other videos, I make a bunch of references to them too about how to take care of them and all that fun stuff. So check my other videos out because it'll help you a lot. The first thing you need for a cage like this is a big open door so you can easily get them in and out from. If you have a little door like this, just like you can barely fit your hand through, that's not a good door to get them through because they can easily just hold on and not want to come out of the cage. So when you're picking a cage, make sure you get a big open door so you can easily fit your hand through. But you gotta be careful if you have other smaller pets, they don't climb in there and try to kill your bird, so that's a good idea to keep your pet's door closed. So I'm going to get him out and put him on top of the cage. Oh. So now I will just sit up on top of the cage, and you need all kinds of different toys to keep them busy during the day while you're at school, because I have school. I'm on Thanksgiving break right now, so I'll have time to play with them or whatever, but you need to make sure that you have a bunch of toys in their cage for them to play with, but not too many to make it crowded. Crazy people. But this right here is a mirror. This little square right here. I know they love to look at themselves, and I'm gonna take out a few things to show you. This is what they like. So let me get that situated there, and I'll take out this stuff. Here's his water bowl. You can't really see the water in it, but because I really don't want to tilt it over and have spilt water all over. His food bowl here. You just put up to this much food in there at a time, because the times that they eat is early morning and late evening, so when you're about to put them to sleep, they'll eat their meal and then they'll go to sleep, and right when you wake them up, they'll eat a lot. They'll eat regularly during the day sometimes, but they'll mostly eat their full meals during, like, at those 2 times that I said. You need perches, like wooden perches like this. You need a regular wooden perch, at least 2 of them in there, so they can have somewhere to sit. And you can put all your stuff the way that you want to. This is kind of just an example of mine. You need a perch with different diameters, and the reason for that is because if they hold on to the same position, for over a long period of time, they can eventually get arthritis in their feet because their feet haven't gotten the change used to gripping a different size every time. So it's a good thing to let them out and have different, things to hold on to instead of just one constant perch in there. Just a reminder, you can't have just like 1 or 2 perches in there. You need to have at least 3 or 4. So that's just my recommendation. And so, sorry I had to move. It's just and so yeah, you need some kind of a bell for them to play with. Like this has a bell on it right here. This little spinny toy on the side, and then this thing in the back has a bell on it. This was a rope perch before, and I kind of took it apart for him to play with because it was like a perch about this long before, and it kind of broke, so it was just about this much left of it, so I just took it all apart in little pieces and let him play with it. You definitely need a swing in there for them to play with, because they sleep on these at night, and they just love swings to swing on. And you need some kind of toy that they can move so they feel like they've accomplished something. I know I don't have Well, I have two in there that are sort of like this, that one that spins around in a circle. He doesn't really play with that one much, but plays with this one and this little ring, which I'll tell you about in a second. Yeah, something that they can play with. He loves to play with these beads during the day. And this little toy here, it's just a bunch of rings that I found that they cannot get their heads stuck into because they're not, well, this one he probably could, but it's the very top. Just be careful that they're not too big or too small. Well, they can be small, but they can't be like too big that they can get stuck in. They can obviously not get through this. I mean, come on. But they could probably, but you know, just doesn't want to. So when you find a bunch of these little things together, you just put them together, and you can get. I'm using just a little hair clip that he chews on. Right? I mean, it's not harmful to them if it's not harmful to us or babies, and obviously it's not harmful to them. So yeah. And then again, these little clips, I talked about them in another video. You can get these at your local pet store for about under $5. You can get 2 of them for really cheap. So they like to play with those, and they're good things to clip up these or millet seed in their cage. So yeah, that's pretty much all you need. If you'd rather choose newspaper or the bedding that you can get, like the little pieces of wood, doesn't matter. They're both good. They usually do make a lot of mess for a little bird like that, so just keep in mind that. So I'm going to see you later because this video is getting really long. So I'm going to say goodbye. So bye.